Not all of us, but most of us want to be really known. We want to feel that in our significant relationships, we're understood, meaning that we're listened to when we're sharing from our heart, and that someone takes time to care about our hopes, fears, and dreams. How wondrous would it be if you were known personally and intimately by the God of creation in that way? Hey, I've got good news for you. You are. This is revealed to us in Psalm 139. Let me read the first 6 verses. O Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely, O Lord. You hem me in behind and before. You have laid your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. God knows when you go to bed at night and when you get up in the morning. He knows the thoughts in your head before you think them. He knows the words you're going to say before you say them. Every moment, He knows where you are. God is thoroughly familiar with all your ways. He knows your deepest longings, your pain, and when you're happy. It's amazing to say that to some degree we know God, but it's beyond amazing to say that we are intimately known by Him. One day Philip went out to find Nathanael and told him, "We found the one Moses wrote of in the law, the one preached by the prophets. It's Jesus, Joseph's son, the one from Nazareth." "Nazareth? Can any good come from there?" Nathanael said. "Come and see for yourself," Philip answered him. When Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him, He said, "Here is a genuine Israelite in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael was stunned, and he asked, "How do you know me?" Jesus answered, "One day, long ago, before Philip called you here, I saw you under the fig tree." And Nathanael responded, "Teacher, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." In reality, God knows you better than you know yourself. And with 8 billion people in the world, this would seem like an impossibility. Yet God is the omniscient, all-knowing, all-powerful one. And I find that both breathtaking and frightening at the same time. And if you can accept it, I have something to tell you. It's our key spiritual insight. Even in God's intimate knowing of everything about you, He loves you. You know, as children, we want to be loved, and in our innocence, love is possible. And as adults, our innocence often has been robbed, so we protect ourselves. Numb, angry, and hurt, we have become unwilling to give or receive love. But right now, just as you are, God knows all about you, and He loves you. Receive the love extended to you through the cross of His Son. In God's wisdom and love, He also has shaped you to be you. That's right, God shaped you just as you are in your mother's womb. It was done intricately and skillfully. You are His masterpiece. Let's just take a little further look at Psalm 139, verses 13 through 16. "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." You were born into the family of humanity through God's omnipotence. He brought you into life with your racial ancestry, with your features, and He was the former of your DNA and your gender. God shaped you specifically with your emotions, personality, and intellect. In love, God shaped each of us into existence. Yet often, we take a long look at ourselves and we say, big mistake. For one reason or another, we dislike and even hate how we were formed. We don't like our hair or our personalities or our ethnicity. We think our body's too big, so we don't eat properly and become anorexic. We think our body's too small, so we take steroids to be bigger. Realize this. What we consider as our limitations are not mistakes. Our God-given limitations are His imprint on our lives. God gives and uses all of this to direct our lives into His thoughtful purposes. It's in our limitations that His grace and power are exhibited. You cannot find your lasting, satisfying identity within yourself, not in your beauty, ancestry, gender, being, or body. Your identity is found in God's direct shaping and forming of you. It is found in being known and being a beloved child in the family of God.